Italy predates the Roman Empire to the Etruscans, when pastoral communities began settling and herding in various regions. Cheesemaking practices began as a way to preserve milk, and then later expanded as a product that could be used to create a variety of flavors. Asiago has always been a popular type of cheese in Italy, originally being made with sheep's milk, but then shifting to being made with cow's milk at the beginning of the 16th century. Asiago gained significant popularity due to the beginning of cattle breeding during this time period.
Today, over 70 mountain dairy farms remain active in the Sette Comune area, but only a few make aged Asiago, producing a total of around 1,000 cheeses each year. The specific endangered food we are doing our project on is Veneto aged Asiago cheese. It has a protected designation of origin, or DOP, meaning that the cheese must come from the Asiago Plateau in the Veneto region. The production area of Asiago is restricted to a clearly defined region in order to fall under its DOP designation, so true Italian Asiago is always mountain-based cheese. This DOP protects the terroir of the cheese and ensures the preservation of traditional methods of production.
Asiago cheese is made from the milk of cows that graze in the mountainous regions of Veneto. The practice of mountain grazing, also called transhumance, is very important for maintaining the quality and distinctiveness of the milk used to make Asiago. However, this tradition is declining due to the changes in agriculture, as many farmers are leaving mountain pastures for more profitable lowland farming, making the traditional Veneto Asiago cheese even more endangered. Since Asiago is protected under the PDO, or the Protected Destination of Origin, this legally ensures that the cheese is produced exclusively in a specific region of Italy using these traditional methods.
However, aged Asiago has become an endangered food due to the rise of industrialization. It is uncommon to find aged Asiago because for a cheese to be classified as Stravecchio, or aged, it requires more than 15 months of maturing, and cheesemakers typically like to sell their cheeses quicker, as it is more profitable. Today, industrialization has changed the way cheese is made drastically. Industrialization has created a loss of human touch on the cheese, which has always been a large part of dairy production traditions. For example, there has been a transition from wooden utensils used to make cheese now to aluminum and stainless steel tools.
Additionally, the practice of hand-milking animals has been lost significantly with industrialization, and there was a large transition from mechanical milking practices, losing the craftsmanship of cheese making entirely. People began to grow fond of flavor consistency and the standardization of taste that industrialization and cheese factories could offer, and began to move further away from markets and local family farms, who were often the ones making these aged cheeses. When we were in Trionfale looking for our DOP aged Asiago, we found a seller and asked him a few questions about industrialization, so here's what he had to say. Do you think that industrial production has impacted traditional cheese making in Italy?
Yes, indeed, but it all comes down to what people really would like to buy. Like if you're somebody that really understands cheese and you're passionate about cheese, you're gonna try to find places like mine that go and research small producers, small affinatori, which are the ones that give the flavor to the cheese. Cheeses that are fantastic, natural, and definitely out of the mass production.
After the camera is cut, the seller also made a great point when we asked him what needs to change with the industry today. He said that people need to stop villainizing companies and businesses that have heavily industrialized and instead focus on the people and consumers who actively choose to buy industrialized foods over locally produced products.
When people don't care what they put into their bodies or the quality of food that they are eating, it gives the industry more reason to keep industrializing. He said that people instead need to focus on making individual choices every day that support local products and businesses to actually create change, which we thought was a great point.
He also noted that young people are becoming exponentially less likely to shop at markets because of convenience and cost. It is way faster to go to the grocery store than the market a lot of times, and the grocery is open way longer and later than the markets, making it easier to shop at night after class or work. Additionally, the food prices are on average a bit higher at local markets because you are paying for the quality and craftsmanship of the product that you otherwise wouldn't receive at a convenience store.
We chose this food to research because we both love cheese and are fans of the Asiago bagel, a very common way to enjoy Asiago cheese in the United States. After going to 5 cheese shops,
this is the weather that we're trekking to cheese shops in. Show your pants.
As we trekked around Rome looking for the DOP Veneto Asiago cheese, we stopped at 5 cheese shops where we talked to each seller to gain more insight about our project. While a few sellers didn't want to be filmed, we still gained valuable information from all of them that we want to share. When discussing the effect industrial production has had on cheese in Italy, one seller's answer in particular stood out. The man from the 4th shop we went to described, without using the term exactly, the concept of fetishizing products from Italy that we discussed in class. In other words, how traditional practices and foods have been industrialized, but because they are tagged as made in Italy, they become romanticized and spread across the world.
This negatively affects small local farmers and businesses who work hard to actually maintain these traditional production techniques. Historically, aged Asiago has been handcrafted, starting with the milk being heated, rennet being added, which are the enzymes produced in the stomach of calves, and then the cheese being turned into curds, reheated, salted and cut by hand, and then placed into molds to be aged for a very long time. This practice historically has been done entirely by hand, something that has been lost largely due to the rise in industrialization. After going to 5 cheese shops, we were finally able to find an Asiago DOP Stravecchio cheese during our time in the Trionfale market. Our search for the cheese for over 4 hours, we believe, proves how endangered it really is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys!
We're about to try our cheeses.
Got our cheese from the market. Okay, so we have the 2 types we bought today. We have the mildly aged Asiago, and then we have the longer aged Asiago. This one's 13 months.
Oh yeah, 13 months. That one we don't know.
It's squishy, a little bit soft.
It's creamy.
It's almost a little nutty.
It's very smooth.
It's a woodsy taste. Very buttery.
It has a very soft smell.
It's very light.
There's no strange aftertaste that some cheeses might have. Okay, our next cheese.
Cheese too.
A lot harder. It's not malleable. If I try to bend it, it's gonna break.
It's like a Parmigiano texture.
Yeah. That's really good.
That's put on top of your pasta. Great on your soup cheese.
Absolutely.
A little bit of a different aftertaste.
It's delicious.
You can tell I haven't eaten dinner. I'm just munching.